nice spinny thing. Thank you. Let's just open it in YouTube and see if it works. Wonderful. Just wonderful. I like the audio. That's surprisingly good, actually. So, let's close that. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's make a terminal. Hello and welcome to this wonderful stream where I drink coffee. And well, I don't know yet. Oops. Sorry. I would really like to use this mouse. Okay, it seems to have fixed itself. Just have to turn it off and on again. I'm just gonna get started. What are we gonna do today? I don't know. Let's call it. Oh! I've got an idea. Okay, dear CD. Okay, cargo init. Can I have code dot slash teeth down converter just for me to reference as a reference what that look like. So sorry, I have to drink coffee occasionally. Oh, I could actually post it somewhere as well. Lol. So, and I guess I can post it here as well. So I don't need that anymore. I have my dashboard. That's wonderful. What am I gonna do? Well, I think I have to check. Yeah, you just make a cargo terminal and then a cargo terminal outside that does like workspace stuff. Yeah, okay. I like that. Let's just copy this cargo terminal and say code stop. Yes, I do not use hello, thank you. I do not use NeoVim. Before Cathy asks me again. Gee, what's up today? Please don't get sick. I have work on Monday. No, I didn't want to copy the path. I wanted to copy the contents. Oh my god. Sun. I'm lowering the blinds. It's going too bright. So, what am I going to do today? First of all, occurrences of teeth down converter repository. It's gonna be teeth blog. Teeth blog. Homepage I'll omit for now. Documentation I'll omit for now. Edition 2024 version 0.0. Offers. Yes. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna make a core and a serve CLI because I want multiple CLIs. So what am I gonna do? I should probably explain. Why is my bitrate this low? Um. Oh wow, you're crapping yourself. You are absolutely crapping yourself. Um. It's not my settings. It's probably my internet then. That's gonna look awful. I mean, it looks like it's just text. It should be fine. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. My bitrate is low. Weird. So we have our workspace file. So what am I gonna do? I'm thinking I'm making a blog engine. So I'm just gonna say cargo new. I don't know. What do I call it? Core. So okay. I'm gonna not use core. I'm gonna use lib. Due to invalid workspace configuration. I don't care. So I'm gonna use lib. Name lib. Oh my god, you like pulled stuff. That is so nice of you. Reference per workspace add. Okay, cool. And then I should just be able to like make my program. So this is the lib side. So this just gets filled as I go. And then I'm gonna make a new serve CLI. Serve CLI. I thought I didn't save it. Don't save. Core and CLI go away, and we'll have lib and serve CLI. So, now in serve CLI, I do actually have a main function, and I'm gonna make a CLI.rs because I know I did that in my other CLI. Okay. Yeah, it was clap. So we need clap. Clap. Can you go away? Clap equals version. Okay, you don't pull them. Fine. Features equals what features are there? You don't know. Okay. That's fine. Can live with that. What am I doing? There. I can live with that. What? Okay. Clap version 4.4. Okay. Color IR, wonderful. Colog, wonderful. Evlogger, wonderful. Oh, and yeah. Thief blog lib equals path. Can I? This is actually kind of bothering me. Can I deactivate the Copilot? That's GitHub Actions, GitHub Copilot, disable, restart. So, because I know I'm gonna rely on it and then it's gonna break my stuff. Dev dependencies. Build dependencies. I don't need dev dependencies. Assert CMD, RS test. I should probably write tests. Assert CMD, RS test, temfile, predicate, regex. What's assert CMD? Can I like get a help here? No. Okay. RS test. So dev dash dependencies. Okay. Sure. We'll raise the version. I find that cute. That's very cute. So, the Surf CLI, I'm just gonna say, because I don't know how it works, I'm gonna look at my main RS here. Oh, that sets up logging. That's nice of you. What CLI? Yeah, we're gonna need that eventually. Let's just start with fn main. So you're gonna yell at me because you have no idea what to do with the result. Do I have Rust analyzers installed? I'm confused. I don't think this should work because I'm not returning anything. Yeah. Something's really weird. Because this is not highlighting anything. I mean, Rust analyzer is dead. Specified in the manifest. A lib or bin section must be present. Thank you. I should have done thinking. Cargo terminal. I was pinged. Where was I? Right. So we have dependencies. Then we have the workspace things. Name. I need a name. I do need a description. Serve CLI. Description equals thief blog runner CLI. And let's capitalize this. Thief blog runner CLI. And you wanted a categories, keywords. Why are you complaining? You don't have that either. But you do. Okay. I'm slightly not intelligent. lib.rs fill this. Create type lib. Thief blog lib. Okay, now you should be yelling at me. Yes! I mean, you're not yelling at me yet, but... Chief block lib. Did I mistype it? No. Flight check failed. Command handle. Blah check. Cargo watcher failed. Command produced no valid metadata. No matching package named Thief blog lib found. In Thief blog /lib. Well, you're probably supposed to be named Thief blog lib. So, are you gonna yell at me now? Could you please start yelling at me now? In the right way, at least. Can you tell that I've done this once and it's been a while? Oh, wonderful. So, result. Result from color air. Shorthand for the result type. This is a reasonable return type to use throughout your application, but also for if and main. If you do failures, will be printed along with a backtrace if one was captured. IR result may be used with one of the two parameters. Wonderful. I like that. So I'm gonna need a CLI. So I'm gonna go to mod CLI. I'm gonna say pub create CLI. Pub create. Can you tell I've not done this in a while? Where is my CLI.rs? Pub create struct CLI. Struct CLI. I'm frankly awful at Rust, so don't be surprised. Right. And in the CLI, I'll have pub verbose true bool. I'm not supposed to put a semicolon here. Oh my god, so many pings. Why are people pinging me? Right. Where was I? I need to say short, long, and I'm gonna need to add derive. It's probably really obvious parser. And then we need to add parser. Import clap parser. And then we need to say command. So what do you want from me? Name equals thief blog serve. Thief blog serve. I'm just gonna name it TB serve. Not gonna lie, that sounds way better. Author, that sounds good. Version, that sounds good. About. And you need a comma here. CLI to the runner CLI for thief blog. Is there a TB already? No. TBS, no. So it's not too common. I don't know, maybe it is. Um, so we have our command pattern. You're complaining. That's a tuple struct? What? No. Let's just copy this. Enable verbose output. I forgot to say arg. Okay, and then we've got pub pub create. Actually, I don't need that. Struct commands. Actually, I do need that. Pub create struct commands. And that has to be a command. Derive subcommand. This is so complicated. Derive subcommand. Import clap subcommand. So you're complaining. Only supports enums. Well, then it's an enum. No, I've got no idea what I'm doing. I think I'm supposed to define commands now. I am. Okay. Run. Command. So command about equals. Is it like about equals? Run server run server. I'm just gonna say that's fine. So use create CLI CLI.parse args, and then we're gonna say go into main rs. Okay. I scrolled past the only thing that was doing anything. ColorIR install. We probably have to do that as well. Custom logging style. Sure, let's grab the custom logging style because I think I had some faults. Yeah, I do error warn. I can't read because way bad. What's going on? What am I coding? I do not know yet. What am I coding? I'm gonna be trying to code a like yeah, I'm gonna try and code a random web server. So I need to move this, please. Thank you. I know I'm a BTech CSE student. So what am I coding? I'm gonna be trying to code the a little blogging web server, and I think that's gonna be really cute. So this is the NVlogger FMT formatter. I know there's 1,000 of them, but I'm just saying. No, I'm not. Please keep your opinions and leave me to my Manjaro wobbly window experience with Visual Studio Code. I can't go install Arch at work, and at work I use Windows, so I'm already a lot better. But I'm just gonna use my Manjaro. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be using my Visual Studio Code because I just have not got the thoughts to do that. So I'm confused as to what I did here to make it happy. Okay, that's what I did to make it happy. So we parse the args. I know Vim is better. Vim, also could you stop the caps, please? Vim is probably better, but I do not want to use it because I'm lazy. I'm used to my Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code, and I'm sure as hell not gonna take the time to learn Vim. I mean, I can do this. Vi asdf.txt. Lol. Why does this exist? Why is there an asdf.txt? Yes, my voice is low. Thank you for noticing. Why are you asking? Or why are you noting that? What was I doing? What was I doing? Match args.command. And then you're gonna see when you use Vim, I know you'll touch less grass, but the less grass you touch, the more you get closer to touch the sky. You know what? I already touch barely any grass. But you know, I'm not as at the I guess you can have the goal of touching the sky. This has turned into a ramble stream. I guess you can have the goal of touching the sky, and for that you can use Vim. Yeah, you can have Visual Studio Vim motions, and I'm not gonna use them because I'm already too lazy. Anyways, fill match arms. You can try Emacs. Emacs, I heard good things about it. I don't even know if I have Emacs. Nope. Nope. I don't even have a random wrapper. Do I even have new Vim? NVim. Okay, the one file I edited with NVim was the NVim config. So, oh my god, what did I do? Go away. God. That is so kind. You don't know that it's kind, but the girl in the thumbnail is me. that is me. I don't have um I don't have a webcam right now because I unmounted everything. But there's a llama ship. Like I don't know what I tried to do. Apparently, I tried to do some local LLM stuff. Also, TinyMist instead of Typist LSP. Oh, thank you. I guess I'm pretty. You have getting Lua errors because you're using NVim and you configure something wrong. I know I configured something wrong. I just don't know why I do this. Anyways, let's just quit. I wanted to write my little piece of software here. Yes, the module is not installed. Yes, Visual Studio Code will be easier for now. What was I doing? Right, we're gonna say use tblog_lib : run. No, actually, I'm gonna do this bootstrapping in the CLI project. I don't know. CMD run command. I'm actually okay. Okay. So I could delete my nvim config. I could use VS Code with Vim motions. Yes, I wanted to do clap and passing arcs. Thank you. I'm proud to look like an Arch user. That makes me very happy, even though I'm not an Arch user. I'm an Arch Arch derivative user. So what was I saying? Right, I could use VS Code with Vim motions, but and now, dear chat, please, real talk. Don't hate me, but I use the Visual Studio Code with Visual Studio keybinds, like the real this keybinds. Now, don't be scared. Be scared. Run command.rs. The thing is, with Visual Studio keybinds, I've been programming probably for 8 years. So after 8 years of using Visual Studio, I cannot get used to anything else. I'm just stuck in it. So I have to accept it. I have to accept that I am a loss of the world. And I'm going to say pub create run what is happening? Can I have my language server, please? Fn run result I'm not using the default Visual Studio Code keybinds because the default Visual Studio Code keybinds are actually bad. I'm using a Visual Studio key map. I am a she, please. No, I'm not. I'm using this. Visual Studio key map for Visual Studio Code. I am actually this weird. Okay, you know what? VI motions. Okay. Yes, I know that this was. I'm actually too lazy to even consider it right now. I told you I'm a loss for this planet. No, don't go. It's nice chatting here. Chatting. Not gonna lie, it's much more fun than writing run. So CMD underscore run colon run. But have fun when you if you are to go. No. Mod CMD run. It's nice to be distracted, so you don't have to deal with your own complete inability to write Rust code. So okay. First Last can still wish you a lot of fun, if they want to. So, who, me? I'm just a random ass everything channel, I guess. Result. Run. What do I even want? What was I doing? Oh, I was writing a blog software. So I need to open a thing. So let's just like open a DuckDuckGo window and be like, hey, DuckDuckGo, hi, I'm Lena. I like to swim. Rust HTTP server. Hyper, I read of that. Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be. I think it might end up being a web server. But it's just the same as everything else. I'm just gonna you know. Okay. Take care about Valbuff S. Thanks for liking. And someone joined. Hey yo. Wow, there's people in my Discord now. Life in okay. Strange Matter, that is a interesting bio. Hi, Strange Matter. Welcome to the Discord. Take care. Take care, Valbuff. I don't know him still. A protective and efficient HTTP library for all. Hi, Super Sekha Mukeri. Sorry, but I like this emote. What was it doing? Actually, I'm just gonna put chat here, so I don't forget that I have chat on. So, and actually, I'm gonna Alt-F3 this. More actions, no title, but frame. So it's a little bit prettier. What happens if I... Oh my god. Hyper is good if you need more than just an HTTP client. Exim is close to framework for Rust. Exim. Modular web framework. Focused on ergonomics and modularity. Root request to handlers with macro-free API. Oh, that sounds fun. Declarative path requests using extractors. What does that mean? Breaking changes. 0.9 to the main branch contains breaking changes. See the OX. Okay, usage example. Let's just... Yeah, why not? why is there no... Okay, I'm just gonna try opening another Firefox window, because this one didn't have a tab bar. So Hyper Rust, and we want Axum Rust. Hyperium, Hyper, Axum. So Hyper is relatively low level library meant to be be a building block for libraries and applications. If you're looking for a convenient HTTP client, then you request, sure. If you're not sure what HTTP, then you might consider Axum or Warp, the latter taking a more functional approach, both for built on top of this library. Yeah, I just read that. Axum uses Hyper under the hood. Honestly, I want something low level. Not because it's not stupid. It's pretty stupid to do that, but because I'm kind of curious to write something that interacts on a low level. So I'm just gonna use Hyper. I'm just gonna learn. This is like, let's be real. This is a learning stream. For example, don't forget to make a git ignore, even though you don't have a git repository yet. Never forget to make it git ignore. So Hyper equals. So how do you what version are we on? 170 equals 170. I really hope it is worth exploring. Otherwise, I'm kind of what's up with your parents? A commit. Oh my god. Sorry. I need to pin that message because it's just, yeah. Anyways, where was I? I wanted to learn how to do that. So what are you doing? Result error report. Use the extract the result. Right. You want that. CMD run. I wanted to say something with hyper. Hyper, colon. I should probably read the docs. Shouldn't I? Hyper RS. Protective and efficient HTTP library for all. Latest 1.0 is out. Aren't we on 1.7? Yeah, that's from 2023. For talking web services, a server for building those web services, blazing fast thanks to Rust, high concurrency with non-blocking sockets, HTTP1 and HTTP2 support. I like HTTP2. In HTTP3 in the works. Guides. I like guides. Initial setup. Hyper features full. Oh, that's great. I love when you just say features full. Because I have no idea what it's gonna let me do with that. So it's gonna be amazing. Version equals okay, Hyper. Sure, let's add Tokyo and other things as well, because the documentation told me to. Server guides. Starting with a server. First you need to declare dependency. We already did that. Tokyo version star. What version is there? Just one? Is there version 2? 1.47. I like to at least put it on minor versions, because I don't like it up. You will need Tokyo for an async runtime. Thank you. I don't like having my dependencies. I don't think I need them on the patch version, though. Why are these on pinned on patch versions? Anyways, I don't like my dependencies just having random updates, but like minor updates. 1.47 seems to be the latest for Tokyo. If you look at Tokyo Rust, Tokyo Rust, sure, you're probably gonna tell me your version number somewhere. API docs. Maybe there's the 1.47.1. Yeah. So no, we do need that. Next, we need to add some imports in our main RS file. Why in a main RS file? I'm not gonna put it in my main RS file. I'm gonna put it in this RS file. Okay, let's resort them because I like to. I don't like the standard and other things conversion. Service lets us define how a server will respond to incoming requests. I find it a little bit silly to be like learning this on stream, but I guess async fn a service from let's just define how a server will respond to incoming requests. Makes sense. If it represents a async function that takes a request and returns a future. Makes sense. When the processing of this future is complete, it will resolve to a response or an error. I like that. Hyper provides the utility for creating a service from a function that should serve most cases, service fn. We will use this to create a service from our hello function below when we're ready to start our server. Okay. Fair point. So, what does this do? Hello has an incoming request, and it has a response full bytes, infallible. Bytes from hello world. Okay, that makes sense. So we're saying okay. Why is there hypercolon colon? We're saying okay. Is there someone else importing results? No. We're saying okay. Response new. We're making a new response. With a full new, what are you? A body that consists of a single chunk. Okay, with a new body that consists of a single chunk with a byte array from hello world. So, and then we're probably having to start the server here. Starting the server. And send and sync. Okay, I have no idea what. I'm scared of that. So you're probably telling me to say result error plus send plus sync, and you're probably gonna yell at me. Then std error. I forgot a colon. You're gonna yell at me. Cannot be known at compilation time. So we're gonna make a box out of it. See, I know Rust. I can read, because a box is a pointer that type that uniquely holds a heap allocation of type T. Cool. Just a dynamically allocated error in order to not have to worry about implementing all the errors that could happen when starting the server. This is a common pattern. I guessed it was a common pattern. I find Rust sometimes a little bit, I don't know. It's an interesting language. Like, just concatenating types like that? Interesting. So this is types for which it is safe to share references between threads, and types that can be transferred between thread boundaries. Rust is how do I explain this? How do I explain my feelings for Rust? I find it interesting how verbose is a good way to phrase it. Um, oh, I should probably turn on my feedback. Um, it's verbose and it has a lot of syntactic sugar. And I'm not sure yet if it's syntactic sugar or if it's actually like really base level stuff you need in a low level programming language, because I am not a low level programmer. I'm a C# programmer at work, so I'm not that competent. But in low level languages like C or Rust or whatever else you could think of, and I'm mostly the experience I have with Rust. If we look at Teeth-down converter, it's just like very um very high level. Yeah, I understand loving the low level. It's interesting to work in at times, but at other times I'm like, okay, why am I defining this? Why am I not just saying at a certain point just throw? I know that there's reasons, but it's interesting to me because C# just deals with things very differently. Um, anyways, I wanted to read the starting the server. Okay, yeah, we're accepting from whoops from my brain 127001 localhost. Thank you. My brain took a while. Then we're adding a TCP listener. Who's TCP listener from? That's Tokio. Okay, so Tokio is the TCP framework, apparently. If we look at... oh, Tokio RS has accent. Interesting. So Tokio is a runtime for writing reliable, asynchronous, and slim applications with the Rust programming language. It's fast, blah, blah, blah. It's asynchronous TCP and UDP sockets. That makes sense. So, await for question mark. Await is used inside a non... Well, if you don't do async, Axiom is using Tokio and Hyper to build a web framework. Yeah. I find it... They also have a sick logging library. Now I'm gonna check it out. Metal.io library for Rust? Nah. Tracing for Rust? Structured application level diagnostics. Tracing is a framework for implementing Rust programs to collect structured event-based diagnostic information. Okay. It's maintained by the Tokio project, but does not require the Tokio runtime. In order to record trace events, you have to have a subscriber, and it does things. A Redis client, for obvious reasons. Prost protocols. Prost. Tracing, application level tracing for Rust, Loom. I love that. Currency permutation testing tool for Rust, Valuable. I like just having a project named Valuable. Provides object safe value inspection. Yeah, fair. I was about to say, do some... Blessed is a good website. Just add RS. Blessed RS. That's scaring me. An unofficial guide to the Rust ecosystem. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna take Blessed RS and I'm gonna put it in my in my bookmarks that I'm gonna close again. Yeah. So we were about to say, we have a TCP listener. Then we have to probably listen to the TCP listener with a loop. So, and as this loop never exits, we don't need a result. So let stream underscore equals listener.accept.await. I've never done async in Rust, so excuse if I happen to do something stupid. And then we're just saying let IO equals Tokyo IO new stream. So we've got a Tokyo IO TCP stream, and with the Tokyo IO TCP stream, we can say Tokyo task spawn async move and something, and we need a semicolon here. Async move. Okay, so hey, how are you doing? Hi, I'm doing quite well, Ali said. I'm learning things with Chad. But you should read the async Rust book. I have a couple of recs if you want. Yeah, sure, text me on Discord. Just throw it in coding questions, maybe. Maybe is a good place. So where was I? Right, I was copying code. So, okay, async move. That means we're moving context from one thread to the async context. I think. Okay. I should stop talking because I'm probably saying bullshit. If let error equals HTTP1 builder new dot serve connection IO, it's already named IO, so service fn. I have to put my function in here. $wait. And then we'll say, right, we're in an if. What did I just do? We're writing an if statement here. And then we're gonna say log error help error. Okay, why are you yelling at me? Log error. Did I not do this correctly? Error dot, I don't know, error. Don't know if you knows how you learn. Yeah, it's, I'm missing a comma. Thank you. It's interesting to learn, but it's also kind of embarrassing to do it on stream, if you know what I mean. No, it's actually really fun to learn by saying stupid things that you then realize aren't that stupid. The question mark operator can only be applied to values to implement try. The trait try is not implemented for implement future output result. Question mark dot await. And then it's gonna yell at me. Hey, you are not in an async function, and I can make this async. Awaiting on future. Consider awaiting on future. Oh, do I have to say dot await question mark? No, dot await question mark here. Dot await. Mismatch type. Expect type unit type. Blah blah blah. Found enum result. Use the question mark operator. We have to await on the future. Escape to use it as an okay. And then it says cannot be known at compilation time. Trade size. Underscore equals. No. Okay. Sorry, I was distracted. Do you think AI will replace software engineers? I am learning software development. AI capabilities and vibe coding scares me. Okay, you should do a wait dot question mark. I think maybe. No, there's a wait question mark. I think I'm just having wrong return types. Vibe coding and AI. I'm gonna open OBS for a second and start recording so I can clip it more easily. Am I scared of AI taking my job? No. Am I scared of vibe coding? Yes. But not for the reasons you may think. Vibe coding is really scary if you're the software developer having to maintain the code that got vibe coded. Because if you happen to be a software developer in a 6-person team, one person is the tester, one person is, or let's say we have 2 testers, we have 3 developers and a project lead. And now a tester finds a bug. And instead of going to the software developer to fix the bug, the tester decides to vibe code it. It works. The tester is a tester. They're able to test the code, and they commit it and say, I fixed the bug. It was a small bug. I fixed it using vibe coding. I'm the software developer sitting opposite to this tester, and I'm thinking, oh crap, I have to maintain this code. I have to figure out, okay, the tester may have done smoke testing, but specific issues that might arise in the future if you're not careful or generally are kind of scary. So now to the point, am I scared of vibe coding taking my job? No, because vibe coding only works as far as it as the AI is capable of doing. Like if I tried to vibe code this, it would work, but I wouldn't want to touch that code because it would be awful. But doing see a result from main is returning a brackets, and by doing question mark you're saying take all errors and propagate them, which means it expects you to declare the error type will be returned. Thank you. Yeah, this expects this. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna go into OBS and stop recording. I don't think I'm scared of vibe coding. Did I mistype? Main function is not allowed to be async. I don't care. This traits in its future and its output type supports question marks, but the future cannot be. Are you fine with this? What are you expecting? Expected found future. Okay. But the future cannot be awaited in a synchronous function. The question mark operator can only be applied to validate implement try. This implements future and its output type. Okay. There's probably a really nice. So yeah, I can't await this, which is why they. Tokyo main. Thank you. I didn't read that. I think FN main. Todio. Okay. What does that do? Marks async function to be executed by the selected runtime. This macro helps set up a runtime without requiring the user to use runtime or builder directly. This macro is designed to be simplistic and targets applications that do not require a complex setup. If the provided functionality is not sufficient, you may be interested in using builder, which provides a more powerful interface. Okay. Thank you. Now, we need to await you. And now I don't have any compile errors. That's weird. Can I have compile errors, please? I'm scared when I don't get compile errors because I'm so bad at everything that I really should not be. Cargo run dash package. Do cargo check to see if there are errors. Yeah, then probably aren't. If Visual Studio Code isn't showing anything finished, cargo build. And then we're gonna just run it, I guess. Wait, is there a cargo run command? Cargo run. Surf CLI. Options. Run. Okay. What ports did I define? 3000. So let's just curl at it. Curl. Localhost. HTTP. Localhost colon 3000. Hello world. Oh my god. So when you call async functions, either you call them from a sync function and basically pause until the async stuff finishes, or you can make the main thread async with the Tokyo main. That makes sense. So for those listening, it works. The thing is, the main function by default cannot be async. If we remove the Tokyo main, it yells at me. Main function is not allowed to be async, but with the Tokyo main, what's that, macro? With the Tokyo main thing, it allows me to make an async function. So the thing with async code, right? AI code is awful and hard on to maintain. Why are you not using it in your IDE? I can demonstrate. I can demonstrate why I'm not using it by using it. Where's my GitHub Copilot? Please enable. Did I enable both? Yes, it enables both. So, and let's just slop code it. I guess we can slop code it. Or vibe code, sorry. I don't think vibe coding really captures how you code with this. So if I just say Control I and add some comments, I guess. What does it do? Oh my god. That is a lot of comments. What? Methods. Example, let's style custom logging. Oh, I'm at the log style. Okay, that's like not interesting. Control I, add comments. So, the main entry point for the application. Thank you, that's why it's called main. Initializes error reporting, passes command line arguments, that's what a main function does, sets up logging, and dispatches to the appropriate command handler. Errors, returns an error if initialization or command execution fails. Thank you, AI. Why? That's just like what a main function does. I guess it's like useful to comment. I find AI to not be particularly competent at writing maintainable code. Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but I don't find... One, you don't learn anything, and if you don't learn anything, you don't really further the field of programming. So the AI only has AI slop to learn from, and that's not good. And I don't think, like, for simple things, sure, but more complicated stuff, I don't think it's particularly good. So yes, it can't be async unless you do some implementation stuff. What is really doing is making a second async main function where the sync main function job becomes just calling the new main. Fair. So so you make entry main args into items into, and you just add a main function that calls it synchronously. That makes sense. Cool. I really find it interesting what kind of magic people come up with. So, what was I about to do? Args command. CLI commands run. Oh, wait, right. So, the thing I want to do now is make routing. How do we do that? I have no idea. But the HTTP builder new serve connection IO service FN. I should read the documentation. HTTP 2. I don't. Okay. See all the snippets put together. Oh my god, that's not what I intended to do. Echo, echo, echo. You already have a Hello World server? Excellent. Usually servers do more than just spit out the same body for every request. Okay. Before we get started, you need to add some new imports. Beyond renaming your service to Echo, is set up some routing. Okay. Box body. Oh my god. Hyphen error. That is impressively long. Try posting data to /echo. Okay, so what they do is define a get and post. Okay. I don't have coffee anymore. How long have I been streaming? Oh my god, over an hour. I need coffee. There's a YouTuber called John Jengzet. He makes Rust videos. They're very good. He has a couple of async videos explaining how async Rust works and how Axiom works. That's John Jengzet. Let's make a Kate. So, thank you. I'll make sure to have a look at it. Can I just thank you? I want coffee. So, we have error logging. So, I would really like to make this a little bit less like this. Can make coffee and make some too. Sure, let's make coffee. I'll be right back. I'll see you in a second. Enjoy the music. Guess who's back? I feel like I'm listening to music in some random Caribbean island hotel lobby. Well, that wasn't the plan, but glad you like the music. I really love it. I made a very quick coffee. The water's not hot yet, but that's fine. Who needs hot water? So I would like to. I don't know. I don't like this. I'm gonna be honest. This looks ugly. Ouch. That hurt my. A blueberry scone. Nom. What are you building? Some sort of web server thing. I don't really know. So this is relatively obvious. This makes a stream, but then we're saying HTTP1 builder. I don't know. And return 4 not found for any other route. So I don't like this. Because there's a way it just returns a result error. You did pick a low-level Rust library. It's going to be more verbose and ugly. Part of it is Rust fault, but I also like, yes. But it's a different kind of ugly. This error handling bothers me a lot. You don't tell the user, you don't make a connection, just like error. I guess we can just like an unrecoverable error occurred in the main listener. But like, it's still not pretty. It's not how I would have done it. It's literally the example. It's not how it should be done. Okay, change my mind, but the examples are good for learning, but not good for writing maintainable code. No, that was question mark colon. I don't remember. Yeah. What did I do? What did I break? I don't know what I broke. No, it's fine. I'm not streaming. I'm streaming so we can have fun together. Okay, that was just like wrong. It was just like showing stuff incorrectly. So, how do I do error handling? I obviously don't want the server to just stop if an error occurs. But what error occurs here? So what does serve connection do? Bind a connection together with a service. Service is... This is my Tokyo I/O stream, TCP stream, which is a wrapper that implements Tokyo I/O's. The error macro is from log. That is the library. LogOS. Interesting. I thought it was... Oh, the error is a macro rule. Just error in log. What is maintainable code? Code... Okay, I'm not going to be rude. Maintainable code means that you can change it later on. And not die of sadness and anger. The error macro... I don't know. It's logging, and it comes from the log library, which I have here. And together with colog, which is color logging, and nflogger, I get a lot of logging, and it's nice and pretty. So if actually I can just show you. Let's just log every time a request comes in. So debug is also from log debug. I need to use that. Received request, thank you, EI. And if I now restart my server, I expected it to do something. Did I not set up logging correctly? Colog be default builder init. Okay, am I using the wrong macro? I need to check on my other project. Info. Info comes from log. Let's just do... Oh, and I'm not using verbose. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm gonna explain why that was not logging. Yeah, but like when I curl, it doesn't log. But if I run it now, yeah, debug is not used. I don't care. If I run it now, I get received request. Now, if I say cargo run v and change this stat back to debug and remove the info statement here, and I run it, I get debug received request. Because I forgot that debug is only enabled for verbose mode. In my case, this is not default behavior, I think. Genau. Exactly. Oh my god, I was talking German. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is what, sorry. This is what happens when I has too few coffee. I start speak German. Anyways, yeah, we have the log level filter here, which says if args verbose, then debug, otherwise info. The log level filter gets into the filter level. And that's why I didn't see the debug, because I didn't have the verbose flag on. But now the verbose flag is on, the filter level lets debug pass. And I have this, like, error, warn, and debug, and if info has nothing, thank you, trace. I don't know what trace does. Where trace comes in, I don't care really. So if we say cargo run v, matches some of the same values. Level trace? Oh, okay. Oh, no value can reach this. Okay, we exhausted the... I'm so glad chat understands Rust. I don't need that. Yes, there's literally one chat. Anyways, where was I? I was like complaining that this is ugly code. And I want to make it a little bit prettier. Which means I'm going to try cause an error. 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 Are you happy with that? I mean, you're not happy with that. And then you want infallible. The error type that errors that can never happen. Since this enum has no variant, a value of this type can never actually exist. This can be useful for generic APIs to use the result to parameterize the error type to indicate the result is always okay. Fair? Oh my god, a terrible error has occurred. Oops. Why did you do into? See, that's why that's why AI is stupid. Expected report found string. Thank you. String. String point. I'm giving up slowly. String to string. Slowly my brain is like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Lena? So infallible is not used, debug is not used, I don't care. An error, unrecoverable error occurred in the main listener. Error from user service. See? There's like errors. So. This is so ugly. My brain is not able to program anymore. What do I want to do? I want my service function Hello. It has a request. Oh my god, it has a request. Let's just rec. I want to see what rec does. Reg dot body. Oh my god, it has a body. It has headers into parts. Oh my god, it supports parts. I mean, obviously it does. I can suggest a way to make it less ugly. No, I'm happy to be frustrated actually, because so long as I'm frustrated, I know I can make the code better, and I'm gonna see how I can do that after I have some fun with Yuri's. I really want to not dot path. Okay, it's just like actually just what I was doing. Dot path. So match reg dot method reg Yuri path. So debug received request, received unroll request. Sure. Not found. So we're gonna say this is infallible. Okay. Response dot builder. Oh god, okay. I said I would use AI. I'm gonna use AI. Run v. So localhost colon 3000. Hello world. 3000 slash still hello world. 3000 slash e1234. Not found. Wonderful. Yes, I know that it's gonna be. I think I know what you're gonna say. I don't intend this to be. Oh my god, what did I do? Func action to action 3 action 4. Yes, we are not making train wrecks. I just made a train wreck here. I read clean code. You wouldn't believe it. With the awful code, like if you look at Teeth Down Converter, I wrote this. Like core converters. I wrote this code. There's like one train wreck after the other. Probably. Yeah, like this thing. Input files, into it, collect, into it, flatten, collect. No, this doesn't look good. I know that how the builder pattern works. I think I don't like it. I don't like the builder pattern, to be honest. But okay, why do I not like the builder pattern? It ends up making giant threads, and you're gonna be like, okay, we have a status, 404. Then we have a body with some data. Then we have probably something else, like okay, a HTTP request doesn't have that many things, but like I've worked on builder with builder patterns that ended up being ginormous, and especially in unit tests, because there's just not enough motivation to make the unit tests perfect. I have worked with builders. Like, I ended up. Wait, I should have that. Give me online media chef. I probably have some builders in here. Yes, just like trust. Well, thank you. If we look at, oh my god, that is a pretty logo. Can I just say that? I probably have some. Yeah, check extensions is like I don't have unit tests. There's no unit tests. I wrote this software without unit tests. That's the account controller, that's not interesting. Oh my god, yes. Okay. It's not a builder pattern, but oh my god. C# is great for getting stuff done, especially when you're stuck in Microsoft world, which I am at work. So this is like how many? I'm getting a unit of work. That's fine. Getting the item repository from the unit of work. I'm asking for a queryable. That's still fine. Then I'm like, where this? Where this? Where this? Then take a limit. Then include the data. Then include the data, the title. Then toList async. I think this is ugly. I know I wrote it myself. Okay, you can judge. I wrote this a year ago, so don't have that many excuses. But it's like pretty ugly. I don't like it. Like, what is this? And this like this is almost the same. There's like the title is not null and the title. Why is this not a function? You could make this a function. You could make this a function. Probably this is what. Yeah, this is the same thing. And then we're just taking a page size. Why is this not a function? I'm not beating myself up per se. I'm just like, it's incredible how far one progresses in time, and I think I've gotten better. But like, who knows? But this is like a train wreck. This is like actually horrible. To be fair, this is a hobby project. And it was there for me to learn. Like, what is that? Create item. What the hell? Whatever. It was, I wanted to learn, and I learned a lot doing Online Media Shelf. If you're curious, does it still run? Online Media Shelf, Lucas Vocati. Oh my god, I don't think it's running anymore. Oh my god, it still runs. No way. No way. You see, that's what happens when you forget you made like a flipping web server. Oh my god. Still have to read. So this is Online Media Shelf. And it's a website I made in C# and React. And you can like do bugs. Anyways, it works, and I learned from it, and that's the thing that's important to me. It's not that you write the best code in your hobby projects, because you're not going to write the best code in your hobby projects, but you're gonna learn from your mistakes, and that's why I'm gonna say, I mean, here it's fine probably, because this is like still relatively small. But why is this a new response without a status code, which is 200? Full new dates from bytes from. So what I actually want to do now is make a blog post. Bytes from get blog post. I don't need this debug statement. I don't know why there's like random things. Hyper method get. Please just import this. I got pinged. this the right place to post this? Yes, it is. Thank you. That's exactly the right place to post it. Actually, let's just log this. Debug listening on HTTP address. Thank you. Programming videos are boring. Do I make tutorials? No, because I'm not good at things. Actually, I do make tutorials. If you look at my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ChrisWalker. I shouldn't. Honestly, I shouldn't. I made a tutorial on things. Can I view this as not logged in? Real quick, please. I already do make tutorials very occasionally. Reject all. So, hi, I'm Lena. I do like stuff, I guess. Hope you have a good time. What do I do? Advertising. So this is comedy. This is like a packet tracer tutorial. Fixing DaVinci Resolve startup issues. Tiefenstein Converter is my funny thing. I programmed actually in Rust as well. This is my Rust program. Sign in to confirm you're not a bot. I don't care. I made a tutorial for using Digicam and Raw Therapy. I made a Blackmagic Design camera review. I made a Lumix DCS5 review. That's probably awful. Should we watch it? I kind of want to change the topic of the stream because I'm like really. Okay. Get blog post. Request. Method get. So request Yuri path. Bly. Where's a Bly? Oh my god, yes, there's a Bly. I have like a few. Just like a small amount of Bly. Blya is the plural of Bly. If you weren't aware of what's the plural of Bly is, it's Blya. That's fair. What was I doing? I forgot. So, I was writing a. I have a Bly sitting on my screen. She's called Heidi. She's actually the Bly from the office. It's my Bly, but she lives in the office normally. But currently she's here, and Heidi is chilling on the screen, on the right-hand screen, and she's very cute. So, librs blog management.rs. So, pub create. No, pub function get blog post. This is your first blog post. Okay, sure. In a real application, this might fetch from a database of whatever. R raw string hashtag. Thank you. Welcome to TiefBlog. This is your first blog post. Yes, this is gonna be Markdown. I think at blog post, and then we're gonna say fill this. Thank you. Mod blog management. So this is now should be able to just import this by saying tief-blog lib blog management get blog post. Tief-blog lib get blog post. Oops. Fix these in Copilot, explain these in Copilot. You can't find it. Not found in the scope. So let's just use tief.blog lib. Do you not have exported members? Did I really make it the wrong? I don't know Rust. Did you notice? Did you notice I don't know Rust? Yeah, don't read that. Do not look at it. Do not mention it on my YouTube channel. It's a bad idea. Pretty bad idea. Yeah. It's fine because I'm learning, and that's the whole goal of this experience. So, get blog post. So, blog management. Get blog post. This is your first blog post. Let's run it, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed because I'm tired. Listening on HTTP 12 localhost 3000. Welcome to TiefBlog. And this is... Oh, it's fine. Don't be sorry. I'm just saying, like, be careful with my AO3. Be really careful. Anyways, that is it for today. We have a Markdown text, and we're gonna make this HTML soon. Stay tuned. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hope you enjoyed this stream. Thank you for watching, and I hope you don't have too much trauma from this. Lol. See ya. Bye.